1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. Saturn guys, how's it going? So I was supposed to do a training session yesterday, but over my last few days working there, I was loaded with a cold. I was still quite ill on Monday, which was my day of training, so I was still ill. But however, I'm still feeling grubby today, as by you can tell by no washed hair or anything like that. I'm feeling a bit better enough to do a workout. So we're doing 3x3. So 142, 92 and 82.5. So everything should be performing well. But as I said, I'm still not well, so I might still be a wee bit grubby. Okay. We'll do 70, we'll do 120, and then we'll do our hanging sets. I actually look pretty decent. I need to start cutting my weight, but I'm basically just been trying to get rid of all the snacks in the house. So I've slowly been munching on snacks and snacks and snacks. Once I've gone through these, it's just really crisp packets I need to eat through. And then that is me, I can just start focusing on just eating good food. Pardon me, sorry. Okay. I think see once I get to my 3 days training, I think I'll start doing accessory work stuff again. Oh man. See, this arm's so much more bigger looking than this one. But they're quite alright. So I can't tell if it's just by like the angles and stuff, but just chilling just now as well. See, that's mad because a lot of these are still in the top 100. Saturn, it's Chiron. How's it going, mate? How's it going? Right, let's get another set done. Easy. Like I said, making the shirt look like a compression. I know, I'm too much in the bulk. I'm too deep in the bulk. I need to start coming back out it. How's it going, Chiron, anyway, mate? See if you hear me sniffling and sneezing and coughing and that. I've still got the cold, so don't mind me spluttering everywhere. What's your body fat? Is your skin stretchy at all under your arms or face? So arm wise, I do have a wee bit of stretch. So I do have a wee bit of fat in the arm. So let's see, I've got a wee bit of stretch. Face wise, I've got a stretch. I've got a stretch. Body fat percentage, I'd probably say I'm probably above 15. I'm below 25%, but I'm probably above 15, so I'm probably in that kind of zone. Look, I can see my abs. Like, they're not the best, but I can see my abs, so. Wee bit of stretch, aye. Aye, so body fat percentage needed to see your abdominal muscles. It falls between 6 and 13% for men. But that's to have actual proper good abs, I think. Because you can easily see abs from like a lot lower, a lot higher. Cause I would probably say you're like a muscular Mr. Fantastic. I would talk about the guy from fucking Fantastic Four, because one, wrong colour palette. I need a bit more grey. I know I've got plenty of grey on me, but I need a bit more grey at the sides. But stretch wise, absolutely, just stretch the skin out, that's it. Then again, I guess Mr. Fantastic is going to be Pedro Pascal now, so I'm on a similar palette to him. Fuck's sake. Missed my move. Yeah, that stretchy guy. Remember the old fucking Fantastic Four movie? I enjoyed them one, the first one in the Silver Surfer, and then they tried to remake it and it was absolutely horrendous. So I wonder how the new Fantastic Four crew will go. I mean, it can't be any worse. I forgot to set a timer, so let me just get my timer up. Great casting, boring script. Are we talking about the one that's just been done or the one previous, the movie with fucking Michael B. Jordan and what's the other cunt's name? Can't mind the other cunt's name. The casting was alright. Not that one. Yeah, we talk about the OG one. Yeah, that was great casting. Yes. See, when you said Preve, I'm thinking of the fucking shit one. Yeah, Jessica. Mwah, fucking quality. Quality. Yes. Chris Evans. And I can't even mind the other I can't mind the other two actors' names. But the main thing they need to get right, because it is going to be the Marvel Cinematic Universe, is they need to get Victor Von Doom perfect. Lol, what would you do if you had super elasticity? Many things. I mean, I could just lie down and need something, just fucking grab and stretch. Need a piss, don't need to go to the toilet, just but then it could be a fire hose and just fucking start spraying everywhere. So maybe that wouldn't work. I could finally, instead of being 5'5", I could be 5'7". That's it. I can reach the top shelf. That's it. I could reach the top shelves without a wee stool. Right. So this is 142.5 kilos. We're going to be squatting for 3 reps. Oh. Nah, cause you've got a lot of personality at 5'5". What if you get boring going to 5'7"? I know, man, a whole 2 inches, man, that's I mean, the altitude might just knock me out alone. Whew. Don't know if I could handle being that high up. Oh man. Arms looking pumped though. They are, to be fair. I've not even done anything to do with the arms. We'll put it onto the t-shirt. T-shirts make me look good. I've got my timer going. I'm just going to watch my form for that set there. It looks good. I just felt a wee bit pain in the knee. Don't know. Gotta get you a real compression shirt. I used to have a compression shirt, but it was far too fucking small on me. I could barely wear it. I'm not really into. I've got into that age now where I'm too old. I'm too old to want everything to be super tight and look super big and look, oh yes, look at me, and everything pure Swedish fit. I prefer stuff to be a lot looser and a lot more relaxed. Like this is probably the tightest I'll get because you've still got, it's nice and loose around the waist and stuff like that. It's got a bit of give to it and stuff. I just hate stuff being like fucking stuck onto you. Then again, I minded when I did Tough Mudder on a pair of leggings. Leggings, fucking comfy as shit, man. Never thought I'd say that about leggings, but leggings are very comfortable. Right. Because I'm still not well, we'll just whack on the belt. I really can't be bothered. I can't be bothered wearing myself out being no well again, so let's just go. Reset, hold on. Could have been tighter. It was kind of cool how elastic your neck was. To be honest, I've always kind of known my neck was a bit stretchy. Like, you need to give it certain bits. Like, there's a stretchy bit. I'm not going to do it too much and mark my neck. Oh yeah, squats are awesome and dreadful at the same time. I know, Davis. Oh, I know. So, another timer, and it doesn't help when you've got the sniffles and you're still a wee bit no well. Just doesn't help at all. So I'm just watching my form, making sure my form is, yeah, I'm still hitting parallel, so aye. Not the worst. Not the worst. Have a wee Biscoff. Also had squats today, acid grass and paused acid grass. Oh, ugh. See, I'm trying to get myself out of the acid grass movement just now. Yes, acid grass is fantastic for muscle growth and full over squat development, but because I powerlift, I need to make sure I just hit parallel. So I'm trying to decrease my range of motion. Not by a stupid amount, but just a little bit to hopefully give me a wee bit more of an edge in my strength area. Which I'm still going fairly deep, I think. I mean, you can be the judge, but I'm just trying to make it better for me. Yeah. It's like, I could make it just 90 degrees and no more, but that means it's basically down to the refs' decision, because they might look at 90 degrees and go, nah, that wasn't it. They might go, yeah, it was just it. Whereas if I do a wee bit lower, then they might just go, aye, that was fine. Aye, that was fine. So I want to hit 90, yes, but I want to go just a little bit more lower than 90. We'll say 85. I want to go 85 degrees, so when I go down, I'm under that 90 till the refs go, yep, that was deep enough, and there's no like misconception. Unfortunately, this angle isn't the best for determining squat depth, because when I'm squatting, it makes me look higher squatting from this angle. Even this angle there, that's a bit better at telling me if I'm 90 parallel or not, but it's still not the best. But in competition, I've never had an issue with my squat depth. Are you set for the 200 kg mark on squats at some point? Nice round number, yeah. I really want to hit 200, so what I've been doing is I've just been doing a strength programming, and then I'll be my competition. Well, let me just speak again. So see, since my off season, since we'll say November time, I've just been doing a big long build up of strength training. I've still got a ways to go, but basically I'm doing my strength training up until the end of May, and then I have a 5-week peaking program for the whole of June. And then the first week of July, and then on the 6th or 7th of July is my competition. So I want to try and build as much strength as I can before my peaking. And my overall goals for my competition is, so the creme de la creme, my main goal is if I can achieve a 560 total. So that would be all the weights I prescribed that I want to do. Because if I hit a 555 or more, I qualify for British Championships. If I don't get that, my next goal is a 537.5, which is essentially a Scottish qualification at 83 kilo class. Because I've already done 74 kilo qualification. Let's see if I can get an 83 in the lower weight class qualification. If I can't get that, then it is a 517.5, which is the heaviest total I've ever done. If I can get my total above that, that's another goal. And then, as I say, my heaviest 74 kilo total is 505, if I can get anything above that. So, all in all, my main lifts for squat, bench and deadlift is I'd like to squat 205, I'd like to bench 125, and I'd like to deadlift 230. Those are all big numbers and big asks. So, for example, deadlift is a 15 kilo jump, bench is a 10 kilo jump, and squat is a 17.5 kilo jump. They're 3 massive jumps for myself to make, but hopefully I can do the training, and hopefully I can make myself strong enough. Right, let's get this set done. not gonna lie, that was very good. I mean, I don't know how the depth was, but that felt very strong. That was very strong. We are going to observe that because that was what I'd like to call excellent. Yeah, I would say that was parallel. Yeah, all in all, I think they're all parallel lifts, and that was very strong. That was very good. That's a pretty strong total indeed. Aimed in the 74 or 83. Because I've qualified, because it's the Scottish Championships, I've only qualified for the 74. So I need to basically weight cut and do the 74 kilo class. So it's for the 74 kilo. And if I hit 555, that is the British qualification for 74 kilo. So yeah, all this is going to be at 74 kilo class. Oh man. That was a very strong set. Not one bit of feeling fatigued at all. That was good. Very good. And then if I keep doing 3x3, even if I get to week 3 of it and I'm still progressing well, I will move up regardless. I will increase the week. I mean, add another week. Because overall we're doing fucking awesome, to be fair. So that's good. So we're moving on to bench press. If there is progress, awesome, absolutely, absolutely. As I say, I've got my training zones, so as I say, my training zones is for, as I say, squat, it's 150 to 165, so I'm still not in my training zone yet for squatting. Bench is 92 to 100, so I am in my training zone for that. And deadlift is 172.5 to 85. 185, which I'm quite high up in my training zone in that. I think once I get to the top of each training zone, I just repeat and I allow myself just to not stay the same, but I stay the same. Instead of increased intensity, we'll increase the volume, as I've said in previous times. So bench, as I say, we're just doing warm up wise. Saturn and shifter, how's it going, mate? Devos, I'm aiming for a 210 deadlift and an 80 kilo log press for an amateur strongman comp in October/November this year. Sadly, I'm around 20 kilo too light in the class. Lowest is 90. I'm currently. See, I would have liked to have done strongman sort of stuff, but I'm not built for strongman. Being 5'5" and weighing 74, I'm right now I'm about 79 kilos. strongman is sadly I'm not built for it. Don't get me wrong, the training is very fun, but I'm just not built for strongman. But no. But as I say, if it's just a wee comp, I'd definitely just do it and enjoy it. Shifter, I've got a wee bit of the man flu. I mean, I'm at the end of it now, but see the last 2 days, I was absolutely dying. I felt absolutely shit last 2 days. That's why I didn't do a workout yesterday, because I was still loaded with the cold, so there was no point. And my back was sore and everything, so there was no point training. That's one thing I've learnt about powerlifting, is it's not like bodybuilding where you have to train every single time, get a pump. Powerlifting and strength training, it's essentially allow your body to recover to then train hard. If you're not fully recovered, let yourself train. I have my shoes, nice, huge help for not only squats but also my bench. I would imagine bench as well, because some people don't have the ankle mobility to force their heels back, so at least with the heel arch, the wee arch in the squat shoe, it allows you to have your foot more planted but further back. So no, that's awesome, mate, that's good, that's good. Awesome, mate, awesome. Yeah, that's what I was meaning to say, better leg drive. You took the words straight out of my mouth, or straight out of my brain, that's it, no, good. I'm just enjoying a wee Biscoff biscuit. Oh, 2 seconds and get a phone call. back again, guys. Apologies. I find strongman fun. Really like the different events and such. Absolutely. I mean, I've never actually done proper strongman training. The only thing I've done the stones. Oh, absolutely great fun. Fucking difficult, but great fun. But I do a mix of powerlifting, strongman, and a bit of. That's it. See if you're not specifically competing for something or doing anything, you may as well just do a mixture. Just do what you enjoy doing. It's good to just have a good mixture of training. Right, let's get myself into my bench now. So, we're doing 92.5. So, we'll just do the bar to warm up with. Oh, I'm so fucking sniffly, man. You can probably hear the mucus just sliding about in my nose, man. Ugh. Nasty. So. I went to a new gym yesterday and got a great rep PR and bench press. Nice. So will I be coming back there? Lol. So I will be coming back there. What gym was it, my man? Or what was your PR rep bench? Maybe they have lighter plates. You never know. As I say, you could go into a gym and every 20 kilo plate could be 20.4 kilos. And then you could go in again and you could go to a different gym and every plate is 19.6 kilos. You never know. That's why I'm quite happy at... I haven't weighed these plates in a long while, but all these plates are pretty damn accurate. I think it's like they're accurate to like 0.2 of a gram. And then see all my small plates, they're all powerlifting calibrated, so they are calibrated to the fucking number. So people will be coming back there because they will lift heavier at their place. I feel like 100, oh fuck man. 100 kilos for 12 clean reps, low neck. Oh, make me jealous, my man, make me jealous. If only I could do that, man. Yeah, that fucking 100 kilo for 12, that is a good fucking set. I think I've benched 100 for maybe 5, maybe 3. I'm not gonna, bullshit. No bounce from chest. Oh, beautiful, clean. That is it. Easy enough. God damn, I haven't hit 2 plates bench yet. Yeah, I think it'll take 1.5 months to hit. That's it, Dovos. It's just consistency, literally. See, my first fucking, I don't know, when I was 14, I didn't bench 100 kilos until, I'm not gonna even lie. I'll actually tell you exactly when I hit 100 kilos. I don't think I hit 100 kilos like 2021 or something like that. Let me just... it's just consistency. Like, if I go on my bit, for example, hold on. Yeah, I didn't bench 100 kilos till June 2021, and I've been training since I was 14, so Aye, so I was 14. Fuck, I'm 26 this year, so fucking 8 years ago I was 14. In 2021 was that, so if I do 24, so 24, so 23, 22, 23 years. Aye. It took me 5 years to bench 100 kilos essentially. From the ages of 14 straight up to 19. No, that's not right. That's not right. No, that's not right at all. 8 years. Sorry, 8 years. I was 14. I'm going to be 26 this year. It's 2024. So if I go 10 years back, it'd have been 2014, 2013, 2012. So 2012 I started working out. 2012 I started working out, and it wasn't until 2021. So you're talking about nearly enough 9 years. 9 years before I benched 100 kilos. Oh, so I'm not doing bad with the 3 years into this game this March? Absolutely not. But it's all relative. When I started training, I was only 14 and I only weighed about 45 kilos. So I was very fucking small, and I was a child essentially. And then I didn't actually focus and actually build strength training until I was over 18. So it's all relative. Like you'll see people who are like fucking 16 years old benching fucking 140, and then you'll probably keep an eye on them for the next fucking 10-15 years, and they're not even benching anymore. Then you get people who have never benched a day in their life until they're fucking 35, and then end up benching fucking 200 kilos. So it's all relative to how long someone trains for and how quick someone progresses. I'd say someone could take a very, very long time. That's it. That is a very slow, natural progression. It's being a natural athlete, or even just being a natural person in general. You will gain weight very slowly over time. And when you think about it, 10 kilos heavier after nearly 3 years, and if you're still lean, essentially that is 3 kilos of muscle. That's 3.33333 kilos of muscle steadily every year. Of course, it's not going to be just pure muscle. You have water, you have fat, you have all sorts. Yeah, it depends on how consistent and smart you train over the years and gain. Absolutely. Like for example, my training wasn't all just strength training. I was doing bodybuilding, I was doing calisthenics, I then did a massive weight cut for boxing, did martial arts. I didn't actually start properly strength training until I'd bought this house in 2021. So in 2020, I bought the house in 2020, and I didn't actually start strength training until this sort of time. So that is it. It's just, it all just depends on your goal. Especially when you're in your teenage years, absolutely. Like you could hit a lot of your gains in your teenage years, but also you might not make a lot of progression because you're still a fucking child when you're a teenager. You're still immature or not mentally or physically fully developed. Anyway, I feel like now that I'm an adult, I feel like my progression is a lot better. I don't know why. Maybe it's just my training mythology, my training output. I do feel that I do progress better. If I did the same training outcomes as a child or as a teenager, would I progress better? Maybe, maybe not. It just depends. Right. Oh fuck. I was about to fucking do a set there. Right, let's do the next warm-up set. You get to know you. Exactly. Like, personally, I'm still learning my body, but I know how to progress myself at least. Oh, easy. I can't even imagine what the performance is after like 7 to 10 years of training consistently. I was a bit shocked at how my body changed. Well, that's it. Me being perfectly honest, my physique isn't the best. My best physique was in like 2018, 2017. That was my best physique. That's the I looked the leanest, most ripped, most aesthetic. However, see from 2018 to now, my lower body has grown massively. Like my glutes, my quads, my calves, my hams, that's all grown massively. My upper body hasn't really changed much, in all honesty. Like from then to now, I haven't gotten much bigger upper body wise, but lower body has exponentially gotten bigger. But I now know myself, I won't get much bigger. Personally, I don't want to get much bigger. Yeah, you do make most of your gains in your newbie years, but also your body has your own body does have a genetic cap. Like, if I'm to really think back about how I developed, in my first year of training, if I can really, narrow it down. So let's see, yeah, totally. I have the same thought with size because I don't want to change all my clothes. See, I'm forever getting bigger and smaller, not drastically, but for cutting and stuff, but aye. It's like when I first started training, we'll say I was in the 45 to 50 kilo range, right? And we'll say I'm trying to really think back because I was always quite on top of my weight because I was a bit self-conscious in that. So I think my first year of training, I went from, let's just say 45, 50, I went straight to about 55 to 57 kilos. So I made quite a good bit of gain, but remember, I'm a teenager. That could be height, that could be weight, that could be a whole bunch of things, not just muscle. From my second to my third year, I went from about 57, 55 to about 59 to 62 kilos. And then the next year, so first year, 45, 50, second year, no, that's when I started. So when I started 45, 50, first year was like 54, 57, second year was like between 57 and 62, third year was from about 62 to 65, fourth year I think was about 65 to 67, fifth year of training was about, fifth year I think was about 67 to about 70. So it took me 5 years to get from about 45 to 50 kilos to 70 kilos. And then when I got to there, I did bulk. I know I did hit 72 kilos at one point. And then I started boxing. So I went from about 72 kilos and I went straight down to 60 because I was boxing. And this was, I was sitting between, I think, 60 and 67 for a good couple of years. It's like, let me just double check. Yeah, because in 2019 I was 66 kilos. So I've got wee videos here, so I'm just double checking. That's not telling me. Yeah, when I was still boxing at that time. So that was 2019. Yeah, I was still doing bits of boxing and stuff. I was 66. And then 2020 was when I'd got my house, stopped my boxing, and I started doing strength training. In 2020, I was 73 kilos. 2021, I was 75 and a half. 2022, I was still 70, I was 76. 2022, more middle of the year. Not really tell me anything. The end of 2022, I was 77 kilos. Then my first ever competition, I was 78.6. And then of course, I went from 78.6 and I went down to 70.6. And I went up down to like 72.2. So the heaviest I've ever been is 81 kilos, or 81 and a half kilos. That's the heaviest I've ever weighed, is 81 and a half kilos. And the lightest I've weighed recently was 70.6. So that's an 11 kilo difference. And I done that within the 1 year. So I think in March. How did you feel in your 80s? I felt big. Like I didn't do much running in it, I wasn't much of a cardio person when I was doing proper powerlifting. Like I've ran 15Ks and stuff, so I'm relatively fit. I mean, once I'm in the zone, I'm fit. But right now, I'm relatively fit. If I had to run, I could run. Would I be good at it? Not necessarily, but if I had to run, I could run. If I had to sprint, I could sprint. But not very, as I say, not at my best. But how did I feel, mate? I felt big. I did, not gonna lie, I felt big. I felt succulent. I felt like fucking KFC's all 11 herbs and spices. I felt fan-fucking-tastic. Well, I felt just big and strong. Maybe not fit-wise, but I felt great. But I knew myself, I was kind of pudgy. Like, I was big, but I was pudge. I was a bit pudge. And then when I got myself down to 70.6, I was pretty lean. Not the best leanness because I didn't really cut correctly. I got overcut. But yeah, that's why I'm really wanting to just keep myself between 70 and 80 kilos. That is my sweet spot just now. Until my muscle mass inhibits me from being in a 74 kilo class, then that's what I'm going to do. Is until I gain at least proper 74 kilos of raw mass, then I will compete in 74 kilo class. Because I know I can cut into a 74 kilo class. I've got fat stored in wee pockets everywhere. My cardio could surely be better as well, but that's not the focus. Absolutely, that strength and aesthetics doesn't really matter to me. Yeah, cardio is great for the heart. Cardio is great for strength and muscular training as well, because see when you train weights at high intensities, your heart has to work harder. So see if you're doing cardiovascular training on your heart, see when you're doing your heavy strength training, your heart can manage the load, the amount of blood pumping around you and stuff as well. Absolutely, heart's also a muscle. That's why I'm hoping once I get my extension done and plan on, I'm going to get some cardio equipment, i.e. a sprinting treadmill and a heavy bag. That's the only 2 bits of cardio I need. I don't need to go out swimming, I don't need to go out cycling. As much as I do love swimming, I hate going outside running, I hate it. I'd much rather sit watching TV, doing a bit of jogging or doing some sprint work in my own house. In the comfort of the warmth as well. That's one thing I hated boxing, running in the rain, cold, ice, fucking heat. Right, enough of me talking, let's get my set done. So set 1 without any... Right, set 1 without any wraps or belt. Easy enough. When I do Bulgarian squats, I know my cardio sucks, so I need to start running in spring. See if you hate. Thing is, you need to remember as well, when it comes to cardio, there's different types of cardio. You've got, I say, you've got your low intensity, medium intensity, high intensity. See, we're the opposite. I love throwing a movie on and just jogging to a movie and watching a movie as I'm running. I love that. Running outdoors, I don't mind if it's nice weather. I like running with people, but I hate running outdoors. I find it very boring. Like, especially when like you've ran every route in your local sort of area, and then I know some people say, well, drive out somewhere and run. I'm like, yeah, but that's just a waste of my time. Yeah, that's why I like if I'm going to be running on a treadmill for longer distances, then putting a TV episode on or something like that, or a movie, zoned me right the fuck out. See, same as well as, see, most of my, I like most of my cardio. I'll wait until the ad's over to talk about it more depth. I don't really need to wear a belt, but aye, fuck it. Yeah, what I find as well with running is I like to do interval training or sprint work. So if I'm doing sprint work, I like to, it's like high work rate for very short periods of time. So if I'm doing a sprint, I'm sprinting from anywhere from 5 to 15 seconds or 20 seconds. Yeah, from anywhere from 5 to 20 seconds, very hard. And then I'm taking maybe a minute to 2 minutes recovery. Chase crow. Boom, there you go. And then if I'm going to be doing like more interval training, I might do a minute on, a minute off. I might do 3 minutes on, a minute off. I hit like interval training. You do time on, time off. I like that style of cardio, especially because when I was boxing, that's how you kind of do your training. You do your cardio like you'd be doing a fight. T-shirt ripping, there you go, wee pose. Appreciated, Chase Crow. Let's get a set done. So we're just doing 3 reps, so nice and easy. How is that harder than the set without any equipment? I don't get it. Abs. You mean the automatic braking system? You mean the third, that it was more the third rep that sucked. But we'll review it. I don't know how the first set was much more difficult than the first. Let's have a look. Second went smoothly, it was the third rep that went a bit, yeah, that went grindy. Not the worst though. Pec bounce 30 minutes. I've still got quite a bit of workout. I don't know if I could pec bounce for 30 minutes straight. I mean, I could, but I don't know how much content that would be. And why do you keep saying the automatic braking system? The ABS? What is this you speak of? What about Pana? Freaking monster grinder on bench. Is this a person you're speaking of? Pana? I don't know. Good afternoon, babe. I love you. Appreciated. Hold on. Let me just have a nosy. Can I be your boyfriend? Apologies, I'm already taken by the missus. Jeez, oh man, 170 kilo, fucking 175 bench at 70 kilos. Oh, I know who this is. I know exactly who this Devos. I know exactly who you're talking about. I know exactly who you're talking about now, so my brain couldn't put the face to the name. Go to your bedroom, take off your clothes. Chase Crow, fucking behave yourself. That's nuts. Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking. I know exactly because he's an insane lifter. Fucking madness. Benching 175, that's fucking unreal. Right. And here's me being a bitch only benching fucking 92 and a half. Right, Chase Crow, I'm gonna have to tell you, fucking wrap it now. I've had like real misgroove, 90 kilo bench, which took like 6 seconds, can't even imagine. Aye, fuck, I know. Oh, Bowser, Big Bean, Burrito. How's it going? Right, let's get this last set of bench. And let's make it a strong bench, let's make it comfortable. Is he Natalie? Shifter, Michael Hearn only eats duck eggs. Don't you know this? Only duck eggs for Michael Hearn. True natty boy. Stop casting if you start cussing. I'm calling the cops, do you hear me? What? Yeah, I'm sure he does, lol. I know. He's looked the exact same since he was fucking 20. Oh. I feel like I need to adapt my bench form. I mean, he looks great, but I guess that is part of his brand now, isn't it? But that is a part of whole his fucking brand is. Michael Hearn, the non-natty who just claims natty. But I know he does look great, he does. Yeah, like Dwayne Johnson, 2 natties, absolutely. Also, the majority of Hollywood are not natty. I mean, look at the guy who played is it the Indian looking person that was in Eternals? He went from just being a fucking normal looking person into being absolutely jacked in like I don't know how many, like 5 months. I mean, we pretty much, it's not like, 20 years ago or even 10 years ago. Maybe not 10 years, but like, maybe even 10 years ago where steroid use and that was just kind of pro bodybuilding. It was still quite nuanced. Nowadays, fucking everybody and your fucking granny's in the fucking sauce. Like, I don't know if any of you will remember, but I remember watching back in the day, fucking Mike Chang, 6-pack shortcuts, fucking, what else? You had Scoob, you had fucking, what else? There's so many fucking, like, fucking Pump Chasers, Chris Jones. There's so many cunts I used to watch way back in the day. But a lot of times, like as I say, testosterone and like steroid or drug enhancement use was very taboo. People still done it, but it wasn't a whole lot talked about. Nowadays, fucking everybody's in the fucking, as I said, everybody fucking just uses it. They just hydrate with the correct fluids. That's it. Like that Chase Crow, I'm fucking putting him in a timeout because I can't be arsed. He's going a timeout. Funny thing is, majority of juicers don't even look like they're on gear. Absolutely. I fucking absolutely agree with you, Shifter. You can't tell who's on shit nowadays. As I say, back, like as I said, now he is going to bed. That fucking Chase Crow, I put him in timeout for 10 minutes. Can't be arsed for the pish. I don't mind a bit of banter and that, but when you just, I don't know, spouting nonsense, I can't be arsed with it. Like, I like banter, I'll take a bit of slagging and stuff, but when you're just repeating crude shit, there's no need. Absolutely. I mean, I'd rather them be slagging, oh, I could bench 405 or something like that. I'd rather them slag me rather than just, type some crude shit. I mean, I can take banter, I enjoy a bit of banter, but I can't be arsed with fucking crude stuff. I mean, it can be crude, but it has to be funny. See if it's just plain point blank crude without some banter and wittiness, then it's just shite, isn't it? Needs to have a wee bit of wit about it. Right. By the way, has anyone told you like Bruno Fernandes? Who the fuck's Bruno Fernandes? Oh, as a footballer. No, I've never. A Portuguese footballer. I'll take it. I mean, footballers get paid fucking hundreds of thousands and millions, so I'll take it. Oh, yeah, Man United captain. See, I don't follow football, so I can't tell you. Right. Let's do it. So we're on Rose now. Easy enough. Now that's a field I can't follow either. I thought you might be living in Scotland, though. That is it. Well, I'm in Scotland, but football. I've never really been into football either. To be honest, I don't really follow any. In all fairness, even powerlifting, I don't really follow it. I enjoy watching it, and I enjoy competing in it. I don't really follow high level powerlifting. It's the same with strong. I don't really follow strongman. I go to the Giants live. I go and watch it. I do keep in tabs of it, but I'm not like an avid person my shin. I just bang my shin to follow a sport. All hail the Stoltmans. That's it. I'm a die-hard football fan, but lifting first, Aye. Nah. I've never been into football, rugby, basketball, cricket, baseball. I've never really been into any sort of team sort of sport. See again, I've enjoyed martial arts, I enjoy boxing, but I don't really follow it. If a big fight's happening, I'll watch it, but I'm not a die-hard follower. I've always enjoyed participating in sport rather than following it, if that makes sense. Man, I can just feel all the mucus in my throat, man. Pain in the ass. Oh, I've also got my peaking programme for my competition. So when I'm finished my workout, if you want to see it, just let me know and I'll bring it up and I'll kind of talk over it. If you are interested in that sort of thing. Sure, do it. That's fine. I'll do it at the end of, I'll do it at the end of my training plus my wrist stretching. Because one thing that I've never really got a hold down is RPEs, and the peaking program that I'm doing consists of using RPEs. So I'll need to try and figure out how to use an RPE. Rating of perceived expenditure, is it? Yeah. Rating of its perceived expenditure. I can't fucking speak. Or exertion. Rate perceived exertion or rating of perceived expenditure. I'll get a biscuit. Oh, my knee. Past my knee. So, mostly I was researching peaking and stuff, but I kind of got more dialed into, is it Renaissance RP or RP Renaissance or whatever it's called. Dr. Mike, I'm pretty sure it is, his name's. And I just say, I looked at multiple sources and stuff, yeah. But I was looking at multiple sources, and what a lot of his stuff was saying, as I went back and looked at different sources, it did confirm with what he was saying, so I did take him on to be more reliant. Like, yeah. He's pretty good. I've been watching him more and more, so I think I will have to end up subscribing to him, because see, it comes to me, like, to follow people and subscribe to people, I tend to watch people without subscribing or following for months, maybe even a couple of years, before I feel like I go, you know what, I respect this, I'm going to follow it. So I've watched this stuff for quite a few months now. I'm thinking that this is what I like, so I might need to subscribe to them. Right, let's do another set. So I'm only doing 3 reps now, to be fair. Easy. Yeah. So as I was saying, his sort of, my main thing was, I want to see how long to make my peaking program, and what I took from it was, from him and other sources, is a peaking program should only be between 3 and 5 weeks long. So taken from that, I've chose to go for the latter and go for 5 weeks. So, and that also, that he says that also includes the deload. So I'll be doing 4 weeks of heavy training, 4 weeks of peaking, 1 week of kind of active rest, then you peak, and then you do, it says, at least a week to 2 weeks of deload / active deload. and then you slowly build yourself back up. I started doing those lengthened partials at the end of my set he was talking about. I don't think I've watched that video. As I say, most of his videos I've been watching has been that powerlifting programming sort of thing, and I do love when he rates other people's workouts. Oh, I love it. But I haven't really looked too. The only time I've looked deeper into his it's for hypertrophy. Yeah. See, that's probably why I've not really looked into it, because I'm not really interested in hypertrophy just now. One of the main things I looked into was his overhead pressing technique, and that helped me stop getting issues with my elbow. Just watching how he does it and how he explained the movement, it helps. And sometimes not even, you know, that I wasn't doing wrong form, it's just slight tweaks to your form can make a big difference. Or even just watching somebody else do something and you go, maybe I could do that. And then how, because in my head, overhead press was like this, up and down, and I pretty much isolated it as much as I can. But when you think about it, overhead pressing, it's a compound movement. You want to use as much of your body as you can. So see if I, instead of just doing straight body straight up, see if I just take a wee lean back. That is me now incorporating my upper chest, which allows me to drive better and get myself up. So that's one of the things I did take from him. And that as well is a wider grip. Chase crows back. I don't mind a bit of banter. Keep it somewhat PG. Or if you're going to be hanging, just don't be blatant about stuff. Oh! Not Miami. In with the 100 bits. Oh! 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 There we go, and you get the quads in. Boom. Not Miami. How's it going, mate? Respect to the bits, my man. Respect the bits. I'm so sorry, bro, about that stuff. I'm so sorry about that, bro. Don't be sorry. As I say, just be better. That is it. Just be better. Don't need you to apologise. Can you take off your shirt? No. I only take off my shirt once a year, and that is at the anniversary of every time I'm being streaming. So see if you want to see me with my top off, you go to either my Tough Mudder video, or you go to my 1 year stream anniversary on YouTube, and you'll find me with my top off there. Apart from that, top stays on. I am not a gym fort. So let's get this first set done. Boom. If I'm AFK somewhat, I'm cooking dinner. Don't worry, it's all good, it's all good. Can you move to Ohio and you would be friends? To be fair, I much prefer Scotland. Oh, that's the doorbell going. That is the missus coming in from work. How's it going, not Miami? Not Miami. How you keeping, mate? How you keeping? Pardon me, sorry, I just burped. Rude of me. Ugh. Would you visit Ohio? Well, what's in Ohio? Ohio, blah, blah. What's in Ohio? What have you been up to? Not much, not Miami. Not much. I've been training. I've been doing a lot of training, to be fair. I'm getting stronger. I've been off season, so I've been eating a lot of food. I've been no well, but I'm getting there with training wise. But apart from that, not much has actually happened in the day-to-day life. I mean, I went to Krakow for a few days, which was good fun. Shot some guns and stuff. But aye, it was alright. Not much. What about yourself, not Miami? Much happening with you? I know the last time we spoke, which I'm trying to mind. I know you were moving somewhere, I think at some point. I don't know if you've moved or like, I know there was something along the lines of that. They got roosters, stores, malls, bunch of really good restaurants. You've sold it, that's it. Well, getting all set done. That's it. There's no other restaurants or malls in anywhere else in America, only in Ohio. Yeah, I moved, it was a while ago. I'm working every day. We can have a live stream with my partner. Every day we have a live stream with my partner. Nice. So we do that and we have a website for jewellery. We update. Cool. We're in the start of a nice, mate, nice. That's it. It's starting the graft. Well, all the best for you, mate. All the best. Peck bounce. There's also a lot to do. There's a lot to do, a lot to work, and a lot to read. That's it, mate. It's just nothing good comes quickly. So you just need to take your time and slowly do it. Thanks. No worries. Can you flex your biceps? Oof. There you go. I'm doing the one with the shit lighting. There you go. Cause I just say if it came quick and easy, everyone would do it. So that's it. So much dry reading about policies. Yeah, I would probably skip most of that, but of course it is the bread and the butter. You need to know it. Yeah. I mean, Biscoff biscuits. Oh yeah, for sure, you want to do it right. You can't miss any steps. Aye, that's what I'm saying, because I've started doing a wee bit of investing. And I'm just playing it super safe. Do you mean my Biscoff biscuits? Well, they're mine now. What kind of restaurants do you have in Scotland? I mean, there's a lot of different restaurants in Scotland because Scotland's quite a multicultural place, so we've got all sorts. I say you've got burger places to steak houses to carveries to fucking, you've got Asian cuisines, Mexican cuisines, Thai, Japanese, fucking Italian. Basically any cuisine you can think of, Scotland probably has it. Indian, fucking everything. There's all sorts of places here in Scotland. It's great, and we're a small place as well, so that's it. I mean, I bet you the state of Ohio is bigger than Scotland. Let's see. It roughly looks about the same size. Maybe Scotland's a wee bit bigger than Ohio. Scotland is 0.68 times as big as Ohio. So technically, we are 38% smaller. Your voice sounds sexy and so is your hot body. Fuck's sake. I feel like fucking, is it Austin Powers? Fucking fat bastard. I don't know if any of you have watched that. We'll see who gets that right. I'm not gonna explain it because if I need to explain it, it's not funny. Austin Powers, fat bastard. Just look up that reference. Is Eminem from Ohio? I don't have a clue. Well, ask Chase Crow. Who is famous from Ohio? Is Eminem from Ohio? Why do I need to look up restaurants in Ohio? I told you about restaurants in Scotland. Come on. You need to sell Ohio to me. Come on. You need to explain delicacies in Ohio. Right, Eminem is from Scotland. No, he's fucking not. Missouri, he's from. So I was going to say Detroit is the most economically fucked, or was in the USA for a long time. I could imagine, because I could imagine Detroit being fucked. But Eminem is from Missouri. Pardon me. So everyone just moved and left. Aye, of course. I guess that you could say it's because it'll be really cheap now. People could buy it, redevelop it and all that. But sorry, I granted you. I granted your F-bomb. Sorry, just some swear words I need to grant, so that's fine. He's recruiting people to move back to Ohio. So I've my brain's just going, what the fuck? We went into some sort of random Eminem political topic now. Oh, so you're talking about sort of. Ah, okay. So I'm guessing. So what you're saying is Detroit was that fucked because of crime and all that. Everybody left it, and now he's trying to bring people back in and try to rebuild it and shit. I'm guessing. So my brain wasn't really, fucking with it there. Ah, you're good. I got the premise. I know. I got the premise of what you're talking about, so we're all good. It was an economically crisis. I can't say the word. Fuck, man, my tongue. Economically a crisis. There you go. Right. Well, that workout was really easy. But as I say, it's really easy because I'm going to be building up my intensities. So they're rebuilding it now. Ah, okay. But that's the issue. See if they rebuild it, will it gain traction or will it still just be desolate? Because what could happen, they could rebuild it, nobody fucking moves in tenting, and it's all these just fucking, travels and what's the thing? Occupiers, I don't know. But I bet crime is still there, no? That hasn't left. Aye. I mean, have you looked at what El Salvador is? I don't know if I'm right. Oh, camera's resetting, I'm still here. I think I'm going to say it right. El Salvador. Have you seen what the president's done there? He's just literally went, everybody is getting to jail, that is it. And the crime rate and the murder rate absolutely been decimated. Which is the best way to go about it, I think. So by rebuilding it, it means they can have to fundamentally restore the economics and create jobs, and the whole infrastructure has to be fixed. But I haven't looked into it in years from time I came over this, but it's going to take time, I doubt. Yeah, it's going to take time. But I say, have you been looking? I don't know. I've just seen it in a few wee Instagram reels and stuff. But that El Salvador, essentially, the murder rate was that fucking high. I think the president just went, fucking open up this massive prison. Everyone is just getting to jail, and then that is it. And if you had any gang affiliations, anything, you're getting to jail. MD over the age of 12, getting to jail. That was it. Bam, bam, bam. And absolutely masked up fucking buzzed up the prisons. But the crime rate went fucking down. Pretty much, but without the deaths. It just basically just sent everybody to prison. But it works. That's it. The only issue is you've got prisons that are absolutely overpopulated now. I mean, if there's only a way to deal with the overpopulation. No, if you actually, don't take my word on it, but actually look into it, the El Salvador sort of thing. Because it's fucking nuts what they're doing, but it's working. But as I say, it really depends on certain geographical points. Because you look at like places like Norway and stuff like that, and they have the very low, they have their very, the very rehabilitation sort of way to prisons and crime. And that works with certain types of people. But, as I say, we're a big world. There's just certain types of people that don't rehabilitate. Just being honest, there's just certain types of people that just don't rehabilitate. There's people that can be rehabilitated, there's people that can't, and that's it. So certain prisons work for certain people. Right, I'm going to quickly stop all the fucking chat about politics, well, not really politics, but all that sort of pish. Do some stretching, and we'll talk about my peaking programme, and then that'll be me done. So in a way, the government probably will let it happen to some point and make money from it. Well, mate, it's El Salvador, so it's probably some sort of fucking drug trade for gangs and stuff like that, and then it's gotten out of hand, they've just went, nah, fuck this, and went the opposite way. Because think about it, there's a lot of money to be made from prisons as well. There's money to be made in any sort of market when you think about it. It's just all about supply and demand, isn't it? It's like, for example, it's like when COVID happened and everybody got locked indoors, the price of home gym equipment went skyrocketing because of supply and demand. It's the same as well with hand gel and masks and stuff. Supply and demand. If you own all the supplies, then the demand's going to be very high. It's like diamonds. Diamonds are very expensive, but diamonds aren't very rare. But it was that thing where I think some person bought all the diamond sort of stuff, and he ran up saying, "Oh, this is a very rare," and he ran up the price, even though diamonds aren't very rare. And nowadays you can make synthetic diamonds to the same chemical bout or bonds as a real diamond, and there's no difference. Oh man. Oh Jesus, my wrist. It's my right wrist that's tight. Jesus. For sure, there's plenty of money in everything, but it's like if you work 10 hours constructing buildings, in that and you don't work in branching out, that's all you're going to do, and you have to work in yourself as well, trying to get in better, learn from hierarchy. That's it. That's what I say. I do a basic job full time, and that gives me a salary. And within my free time, I do hobbies, powerlifting, streaming, etc., etc. And as I say, you make sure that your money in is more than money out. That's it. As I say, you spend within your means, and as people say, invest in yourself and stuff like that. But that's me done stretching and stuff like that. I will quickly show you my peaking program. You also try to push workout into something, so that's the idea's good. And that's like a good mind. Yeah, absolutely. It's like, see if I wasn't to be doing my workout streaming, I'd still be working out, so I may as well stream to use, build a following and all that, build a wee base for myself, sorry. So let me just, copy, paste the duplicate. Transform, reset transform. Yep. Let's just bring it down like this a bit. Aye. So let me just give this a green. So green. Oh. Happy days. So that's ticked. Let me just look at my side focus. That's fine. That's fine. So we're on to the peaking program. So I'll zoom into it because it'll be quite, awkward to see from this point of view. So let's go quite in. So 5-week prep. Let me just double check. That looks legible to you, doesn't it? Let me just double check to make sure it is legible to you. You can read that no baller full screened. That's fine. Alright, see you next time. Stream soon done. All good, not Miami. That's it. See you next time, mate. I'm always here training. So I'll quickly talk over my peaking program and then that's us done. So, as I've got here is, so week 1, and it all consists of pretty much all the exact same stuff. So week 1, we have squats, good mornings, and competition deadlifts. So as I say, my squats, it's all 3 sets. Squat is 1 to 3 and RPE 7. So that means I need to leave at least 3 reps in the tank. I believe that's what it means. Yeah, I need to leave 3 reps in the tank. Good mornings, which I've not done in a long time, so that'll be something different. And then competition deadlift, which is technical work, which could do 4 to 6 more reps, so fairly light. And then the next day, I'm doing comp bench, wide bench, low bar squatting again. Low bar squatting is just because that's what I do competition. See, if I was doing high bar, it'd be high bar competition. Is it June or March? Oh, June, I see now. Yeah, all the dates is in June. So this is all the first week of June. And this is all kind of building down essentially, but intensity building up. And I'm trying to learn the RPE sort of stuff. So comp bench wide, that. Then I'm doing comp deadlift, stiff leg deadlift. I've not done in a long time. Comp bench. And all this week 1, it all sits between RPE 5 to 7. It's the same again as well, bench, closer to bench. So essentially I'm benching 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, if you look at it actually, yeah, I'm benching, let's just see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm benching 5 times in the week. And then I'm deadlifting 1, 2, 3. I'm deadlifting 3 times and I'm squatting 1, to three times in the week. So that's it, quite a bit of volume. And then if we move on to week 2, the exact same, but 2 sets, 2 sets, 2 sets, 2 sets. All the accessory work is all 2 sets, right? And all the intensities are raised to RP8. The ones that are lower are still at 5, but the majority of them are all up to an 8. Okay. Then we move on to week 3. Exact same layout of the workout, exact same. However, volume is went right down to all the accessories is all just 1 set. It's all sitting still at RP8s. But as you see, even the technical volume is lower as well. See? See? As you see, as I'm peaking, everything's coming up. Everything's reducing. And then when it comes to week 4, all I'm doing is the bread and the butter. Competition deadlift. Competition squat, competition deadlift, bench, squat, deadlift, bench. It's only the bread and the butter. You're doing your main sets and your min. And that is it. And then when it comes to the final week, which is week 5, I'm only doing 2 workouts at RPE 5, so very easy for 2 sets of 2 to 4 on a Monday and on a Wednesday. And my competition is on the Saturday, or is on the 6th or the 7th. So my competition is either on the Saturday or the Sunday of July, and that will give me at least the 4th, the 5th. So 2 days, the 4th, the 5th of 2 days of completely nothing, and on the 6th competing, or I'll have the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, and completely nothing. So that might change to Monday, Wednesday. It might go to Monday, Tuesday. We'll see. Or I might just do a Tuesday. I haven't decided what, because I don't need to do. See that final week, I don't need to do much. So we'll see. Well, is it June or March? June or see. So when's your comp? Is it live or documented anyway? So see, because it's Scottish Championships, it will be live streamed on YouTube. So if you go on the Scottish Powerlifting YouTube page, it will be live streamed on July. So if you keep a wee eye, I'll keep you posted, but it will be live. I think there will be a wee commentary in that as well. Stiff leg deadlift is somewhat to RDL, right? Yes and no. So RDL is all about pushing the hips. So RDL is pushing the hips back. See? So you can bend the knees and push the hips right back. Whereas a stiff leg deadlift is basically you're grabbing the bar at basically not straight legged, but just relaxed knee at that position, and you're just coming straight up. It's basically just doing that. Whereas I would, yeah, because there's a bit of a difference. Let me just, I'll take away this program since I've showed you it all. So give me a wee second to remove it. There we go. Aye, so I pretty much just showed you that there. Nobody could see it because, as I said, RDL pushes the hips back, and as you see, you're getting a good stretch and up. Whereas stiff leg is, as I say, I do a slight relax to the knee. Sometimes some people don't, and it's literally just over, up, over, up. That's a stiff leg. And then RDL is pushing the hips back and up. Then stiff leg. I've always used RDLs more than stiff leg, but I'll get myself into it. It's just a different motor pattern to get used to. But RDLs is more for glutes than if you're pushing. Yeah, there you go then. Aye. Like when I do an RDL, I feel like my glutes and my hamstrings and all that. When I'm doing more of a stiff, like straight leg, stiff legged or whatever, I do feel it in my legs. but it's more in my upper back and my lower back and all that, because it's more just body doing this. I'm not kind of, you know, I don't know how to show my body in a arm form. But aye. But that's me, I'm going to finish up there. I've actually streamed for quite a wee bit, considering it was quite a short workout. So I will love yous and leave yous, and I'll see yous all tomorrow. So take it easy, guys. Appreciate it, Shifter. See yous all again.